Through our leaving spell machine, we're going to head out towards Falkland through Westwold and then down Douglas Lake Road. We're going to cut through the back, head through the logging section, down into Highway 5A, cut across into Merrit, and from Merrit out to Logan Lake. Beautiful day today. Coming up on Salmon River Road. You can see we're in the beautiful Okanagan, traveling on Highway 97. Lots of bikes today. Well, we're doing 100 kilometers an hour, but apparently it's not fast enough for that guy in his cutoff t-shirt. Coming up into Falkland, great little town. They have one of the largest Canada flags up on the right-hand side. It's a gyp mine. Gyp is used in the making of gypsum. I don't know if you can see it up there on the right. If you are traveling through Falkland, there's now 2 gas stations, 2 restaurants, a little pub, and annoying the dogs. Petro-Canada is open every day until 10. There's a new gas station up here on the right. I suspect it's probably got similar hours. On the left-hand side coming up is the Falkland pub. Everybody's welcome there. It's a lot of Harley riders, but everybody's welcome. Great food, great little bar, and there's always somebody leaving loud. Here we go. There you go. General store, it's open until 9, I think, if you're passing through town. Next stop, it's going to be Westwold. Just a beautiful day today. Another grow up that seems to have gone by the wayside. Last year, which is 2021, the local community center up here on the left-hand side was the staging point for a lot of the helicopters. Here we go. We're just into Westwold now, and we're coming up on Douglas Lake Road. So Douglas Lake Road cuts down through Douglas Lake Ranch, and again, as I said, ends up on Highway 5A out towards Merrit. So if you're taking this road, it's paved for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 kilometers or something like that, and then it sort of gets progressively worse and ends up as a gravel road with a lot of potholes. You can definitely get down it if you have a truck. I would not recommend it in a standard car unless you want to go really slow. A lot of washboards and potholes and so on. Oh, I didn't mention before, I'm riding a 2022 KLR 650. Great bike. Pretty much goes anywhere. I would definitely call it a pack mule. I load it up pretty good, and it just goes anywhere. Right about here where the line disappears between the road, it just starts to deteriorate. You still see cars on it, and you'll see trucks more, but you do see the odd car on it. But the potholes start to get pretty heavy. If you are riding down here, watch the corners. You're much better to stick on the inside as you're making right-hand turns, because people seem to have a tendency to not expect somebody coming the other way. You can see I'm just kind of dodging potholes as we go along. That's part of the fun. Beautiful ranches down this way, lots of big haying fields. This residence is for most of the ride until you sort of get onto the ranch property and get down to where they're actively logging. Cell phone reception is bad. So myself, I carry a Garmin InReach Mini. I'll do a little review on that thing later, but it does give you peace of mind when you're traveling down places like this where you're not seeing an awful lot of traffic. We're pretty much just straight gravel now, but the KLR just loves it. There's active logging in this area. If you do ride down, you'll see quite a few of the trees are burnt. You sort of get an idea of the fire that tore through the area last year in 2021. And here we are. We've popped out at the Douglas Lake Resort Salmon Lake Lodge, or campground, sorry. So yeah, it's a nice little campground. There's cabins that you can rent. There's also tenting, and it looks like everything's a 2-night minimum stay. I think it was like $38 or something. I'm not staying. This is a day trip for me. My destination is Logan Lake, but I thought I'd pop in and just show some of you folks the view here. Absolutely beautiful. There's 2 docks. You can rent boats from them, or there's a private dock where you can put your own boat there while you're camping and staying here. I already rode through the tent side, and I'm riding back now along the cabin side of the lake, and these are all available for rent as well. I think it's like $150 a night or something I saw on the pamphlet. I've never stayed in one, but I would expect you'd know that because I ride a KLR, so obviously I'm cheap. So I'm going to be leaving the campground now and jumping back on the road. The road gets progressively better from here on. It goes from packed gravel, and then it starts getting into some paved areas again, and then it ends up fully paved by the time I get back to Highway 5. There are a lot of cattle guards in the Douglas Lake Ranch. It's the largest cattle ranch in Canada. It's like 30,000 acres that are deeded, that they own, and then they've got like 157,000 acres, which are, I'm assuming, crown land, grazing land. But it's just incredible to be out here. So the worst of the road's behind us. This part from the Salmon Lake Resort there, Salmon Lake Campground, absolutely beautiful. Just look at that. From the Salmon Lake Campground, it is totally accessible by car quite easily. It's, you know, a little bit of gravel, a little bit of loose gravel, but generally the roads are really good. If you're watching the speedometer at all on my bike, just want you to know it's in kilometers and not miles per hour. A beautiful road just to drive as well. If you wanted to start down at the sort of the Merrit side, be a great little day trip. Not judging, but for the largest cattle ranch in Canada, I don't think I saw any cows. Or if I did, maybe half a dozen. I don't think I did, though. I don't think I saw any yet. Lots of horses. Probably painfully obvious as well. There's no services, but you're not super far from town. More cattle guards, but no cattle. Just a beautiful day today for sure. Kind of switches back to pavement now. Oh, look at this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No shirt on. Well, that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, so if you're riding a cruiser or a Harley, I suggest that you get up to Douglas Lake Ranch from the Merrit side. Don't think you'd have much luck keeping your bike in decent shape going from the Westwold end. So up here on the left is general store for Douglas Lake Ranch. I don't think there's fuel or anything else there. It looks like there's housing quarters, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never pulled in. There's a little chapel up here on the left, a little church. There's tons of little lakes and all sorts of stuff to see. Oh, here we go. Another horse. Standing in front of a sign that says, "Watch for livestock." Oh, isn't that beautiful? Right on. You're right back onto the tarmac now. And meshing up, this should be Highway 5A, which basically starts in Kamloops, and it runs right through to Merrit. Saves you taking the Coquihalla. Beautiful little run along this road. I always enjoy this one. If you were to hang a right where I just turned left, I'd head back towards Kamloops. There's a couple of great campsites along the way. I can't remember the name of them, but I rode up to one of them. It just beautiful on the lake. There was a couple dozen sites. People camped there. Gorgeous. Just look at that. I've ridden all across Canada, and I'd have to say British Columbia is one of my favorites for sure. I think it's Merrit Lake that's to the right of me. I'm not sure. I'm not in a position to look it up right now. So the plan is to continue into Merrit. I'm going to stop and grab some supplies. And I'm going to carry on through here and hang a right. And we're about 25 minutes or so up to Logan Lake from here. If you're stopping in Merrit, there's tons of hotels, pretty much anything you'd need. And here we are in Logan Lake. Big community park there. They have one of the country's largest dump trucks or something like that. They're just gigantic. The tires on it are $100,000 a piece. If you've got kids, they can go stand next to it. It's pretty neat. You can actually see the campground that I'm going to. It's on the right hand side, and it's Logan Lake Community Campground, assuming it's operated by the city. Never been here before, but gonna give it a try for tonight. It's $38 to pre-book the campsite. Here's my turn.
Ricardo, music off.
Which signs for a golf course down here too, and I'm assuming that's what I can see off in the distance and off to the left. I'm not a golfer, so I can't tell you anything about it, but if you look up Logan Lake Municipal Campground. I'm sure there's some information about the golf course straight ahead there. I'm assuming that building is the campsite office. Go find out. All right, apparently site 12. I thought it was site 8, but I booked into site 12. This looks awesome. Looks like there's a little dock. People got some boats tied up, and looks like there's some people fishing too. I lucked out and was able to get a sight on the water. So it looks like this is me. All right. Here we are on the dock. Looks beautiful. We do a little fishing.
Another one, two. Okay. Okay. We just jumped over 75.
Well, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, guys. Ride safe. We'll catch you on the next one. Doing a little fishing here at Logan Lake. Good day of riding.